Alright, ladies and gents, today we've got the Glock 19 Gen 4 and all of the holsters. Gonna unload it. Set these off to the side. Hornady Critical Defense is what I have in it. Alright, so it's cleared, nothing in it. Good to go. So a little bit about this Glock here. There's a lot of copycats out there between Shadow Systems and Zeb Technology. Those are the Gucci Glocks, as you'd call them. Other copycats are the PSA Dagger, Ruger RXM, Faxon, I think I pronounced that right. And then Smith & Wesson actually has a lineup that kind of was based around the platform of Glock, the SD and the SW9VE series. I believe the SW9VE series actually put Smith & Wesson in hot water with a Glock. So there's a lot of copycats of the Gen 3. This is a Gen 4. The reason being is patent expired on the Gen 3, so it opened doors to the public and other manufacturers to get the patent and make their own. This is a worldwide known manufacturer as well, used by military and police all over the country and the world. It's got the Glock safe action system in it, so 3 internal safeties. Glock did not believe in putting a manual safety on any of his firearms. This is a 4-inch barrel here. The mag catch is reversible. Interchangeable back straps. It's got a dual recoil spring, which I'll be showing in the takedown and cleaning part. It weighs about 22 ounces unloaded, 31 ounces loaded estimate. It's got a standard 15 round magazine, optional 17 round all the way up to 33, and then you have aftermarket magazines, which are a hit or miss on reliability. But I've seen 50 round mag drums, but that's just goofy and range fun. It's been discontinued now. The owner creator of Glock, he passed away and handed it down to his daughter, which I think was a mistake. She immediately switched it out internals due to California Newsom's law or whatever the hell he did. But that's about the only changes they made internally, because according to California, you could have it turned into a full auto easier, which, I mean, people who put switches on them, yeah, it's definitely illegal, but you got forced reset triggers out there now that are like $50 to put in these Glocks, and it does the exact same thing, and it's legal. So putting a switch on any firearm that can utilize a forced reset trigger is absolutely stupid. So if you put a switch on it, I think you deserve to be locked up, because you're the dumbass who didn't just get a forced reset trigger. Only thing wrong with those is it's full auto or nothing. They don't say it's full auto. I've shot them. It's full auto. If I can mag dump in less than 2 seconds, that's full auto. Whatever. It's fun to shoot at the range, not very accurate, nothing like the Hollywood movies where you got a full auto handgun and it hits the dude every shot. You're gonna get maybe 1 or 2 shots on the guy in the whole mag. Not accurate at all. This one I put the night sights on. Beautiful, light up. I think it's a Mariglow I used. And then I've got the back plate here. Got the devil on one side, angel on the other. I added Talon grips to it. I wasn't fond of the stock grip that they had on it. I do love the finger grooves. I was kind of upset when they took that out of the Gen 5, but I guess they had a lot of complaints. Didn't have one from me, that's for sure. It's got a little rail system here for lasers or flashlights, tactical lights. No, there's lots of different attachment parts you can get with this. There's the MCK. You kind of put the gun into it, makes it like a close quarter combat style setup. I would like to have one of those. Those look pretty cool, but I just haven't made the move to get it. Back straps are interchangeable. You just got to take out this pin here. Got the grip plug here, which probably should change that out. Don't know if you can see that, but that's the G spot. Other than that, this is the beauty that I've had for the longest of any of my firearms, and old reliable. Probably shot thousands upon thousands of rounds through this thing and never a single hiccup. No issues whatsoever. Ate every single ammo that I put through it. Manufacturer, none of them gave me a problem. The Gen 6 they just released is coming out here in less than 40 days, I think. And that's got a stock optic plate, new grip area. I believe they changed the grip angle as well. There's no finger grooves here. And then I believe they shaved the undercut here just a little bit more so you can fit your whole hand on the gun if you got larger hands. But other than that, I think that's about all that they've changed so far in that. And then of course they probably have the new V interchangeable, not interchangeable, the new V mechanics inside to prevent a Glock switch. But from what I've seen online, they've already figured out how to make it work. Now I've got some holsters here. I've got this beauty carbon fiber from Upperhand holsters, and a cheap little We the People holster. It works. It does its job, I suppose. I forget what manufacturer company I got this one from, but it's a paddle holster. Not too big of a fan on paddle holsters, just because they kind of move around and flop and not really good on concealability. Then I have Eclipse holsters. This is an alt-tie clip, so you don't even need a belt if you don't have one. It goes, if you got just tight pants, not tight, but pants that are tight on you and aren't falling, this is good for you. I've worn shorts with it, cargo shorts, you know. Gym shorts, not happening. And then I've got the side wing here, which kind of like pushes the firearm more against the skin so you don't print as easy, which means if someone's looking at you and they look at your hip, it's not extremely noticeable that you have a gun there. In fact, you can't really notice it because of this. So I actually have that on another holster. This one's inside the waistband, this one's inside the waistband. These two hang out outside the waistband. I've carried them all. I love them. This is a Vedder holster. Kind of pricey. These two I believe were on the cheaper end of the things. This one I don't really remember the pricing, but I do like the company. I'll probably buy from them again. There's other holster companies out there that are quality. You got Tier 1 Tactical, I think it's Filster. I mean, there's a bunch out there, but some of them are just cheap copycats of another company. The one thing you gotta look at is the kydex they use. These are all kydex holsters. Durable, but some companies, they use different types of kydex, which is sometimes less durable and not as good, or they make the kydex very thin to lower the weight of the holster, don't go with those companies. If you got a holster and you got a gun that you carry every day, buy a holster that matters. Buy a holster that you can rely on all the time. Drop that $125 you got on a good holster. I would not put my life on the line for a We the People holster. But when it comes to Eclipse or a Vedder holster, I believe those are quality for sure. Vedder, I believe in 2019 or 2020, something like that, won Holster Company of the Year. I mean, good stuff, but if you carry a gun, you gotta have a good holster. Don't be like a thug and carry it without a holster and shoot your dick off. Other than that, grab a bunch of magazines, go to the range, and have a blast, because the more you shoot this thing, I feel the smoother it gets. I love shooting it still, but I will be getting that Glock 19 Gen 6 when it's released. 100% happening. This is my nightstand gun here. I usually have a tack light on it, but yeah. If you don't have a Glock 19, go get one. They're one of the most popular handguns out there. That's why there's so many copycats. Alright. Off the cleaner.